Revelations. Brothers and sisters, this is part 4 of the 2 women of Revelations. We're in the book of 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. And this is our final part of the 4 parts of the 2 women of Revelation. 2 Thessalonians 2.
And picking up at verse 4 again, black guys. This is a man, the main Antichrist. Come on, black guys.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped.
Yes.
So that he as God sitteth in the temple of God.
So he gonna have a church. Go ahead.
Showing himself that he is God.
Go ahead, Ice.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things.
And what did Paul say about those that's listening and reading this? Go ahead.
And now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time.
Well, what's going on right now? Back in Paul's day, what was happening, Ice? Read.
For the mystery of iniquity do already work.
Because the Christians were being persecuted back in the days of Paul. By who? Rome. Go ahead.
Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way.
Because we already read that this system is going to fall. This woman is going to fall, but she got to ride this beast. Come on, Ice.
Brothers and sisters, the Roman Catholic Church will relocate her headquarters
from Vatican City
to Jerusalem, brothers and sisters.
It's going to happen.
And when that happens, brothers and sisters, you know that there will only be a short amount of time, because whoever the man is that sits in that seat at that time,
yes,
the whole world will believe, brothers and sisters,
and is going to worship him, except those who have true knowledge. Come on, black guys, let's find out about it. Verse 8.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
So that's why we know that this woman is going to be destroyed. This church is going to be destroyed. Come on, black guys.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
So who's giving him his power, black guys? Satan the devil
is giving him his power.
We're going to show you that. Come on, Ice.
And he's going to have that seat, brothers and sisters, until the return of Christ.
So, well, watch this. I read it. Let the Bible speak. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
And what else?
And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish.
Why? Why will they perish, Ice?
Because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
And what else at verse 12?
Verse 12.
Well, but get to the finishing on out. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie.
Now, if you think that this man is the most holiest man on the planet, you think that he is above sin. He does not desire a wife. In order to be a priest in his congregation, you can't have no wife. And if you're a female, you can't have no husband. Not only that, he got a day. He done changed the Sabbath day to the first day.
From Saturday to Sunday.
So he is anti. Everything that he do is anti. And if you are following this thing, this system, we just read the Bible.
All of this stuff comes out of the Roman Catholic Church, brothers and sisters.
You've been given a strong delusion.
If you go to church on Sunday, that's Roman Catholicism.
Wow. I didn't see it.
If you have a cross, brothers and sisters, bearing on that church, that's Roman Catholicism, brothers and sisters.
What did they hang Jesus on?
They hung him on a cross, brothers and sisters.
Who set it up?
The Roman Catholic Church.
The Romans was ruling, black ice. The Romans. And out of the Romans came the Roman Catholic Church, whose bishop is Papa, the head of it.
Brothers and sisters, we just want to make you aware, brothers and sisters.
And if you don't believe this, the book said that they might be that they perish because they receive not the love of the truth.
We just want to make you aware of which church you belong to, brothers and sisters.
Don't be deceived.
And I'm not talking about a church that has a physical 4 walls, brothers and sisters. I'm talking about there are 2 churches in this Bible. Do you belong to the Roman Catholic Church, brothers and sisters?
Are you a descendant?
That changed the Sabbath day that gave you a symbol when in the Ten Commandments it says make no engraved image, brothers and sisters. And they even have a statue of a woman that they call Mary that they bow down to.
Who did she used to be, Ice? Before she was married, who was she parallel to? Isis.
Isis.
And what was Isis' son name?
Horus.
Oh, so somebody done introduced paganism and Egyptian mysticism into the Christian calendar.
Brothers and sisters,
Hermes is...
we have to tell the truth on this show, brothers and sisters.
It's called a Truth Hour.
And I know some people will get offended, brothers and sisters, but we're talking about the true church of God. God called his church Israel. That's what he called his church.
And he said, I am married unto you, Israel. You are my wife. But you have separated yourself from me and gone a whoring after other gods and worship statues and
he gave
figures.
Israel a day, brothers and sisters, to be sanctified or set apart.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, for the Lord is the... I watched a segment on television yesterday where the Bishop of Rome says that Sunday is the day of rest.
That's antichrist.
That is antichrist, because Genesis chapter 2, verses 1 through 3 told you that the seventh day, God blessed the seventh day and set it apart.
And it was holy. We got 5 minutes left on the show.
Come on, black guys. Read verse 12. If you don't accept this, look what has happened to you. Verse 11.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 11.
Come on, Ice.
And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie.
It's a lie. And you believe it, you fall for it.
Verse 12.
You love the Christmas. You love all the things that's pagan that come out of this church. Come on, Ice.
Verse 12.
Yes.
That they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness.
Wait a minute, black guys. So let's go to Revelation, the 13th chapter. Revelation, the 13th chapter.
Brothers and sisters, we are closing out. We're coming down with our final scriptures, brothers and sisters. But we do want you to hang on, because after the show, we're going to go to the phone line. And those of you who are watching via YouTube on this video, brothers and sisters, we're on live every Tuesday. Every Tuesday on TalkShoe.com.
Black guys, we have to get this news
Truth Hour Bible Radio Show.
Because if we don't get the news out, the people won't be warned. And their blood will be up on our hands. So now, check this out. Check this out. Revelation, the 13th chapter. Let's go look at another picture of this woman. Go ahead, black guys. Revelation 13 and 1.
And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy.
So this is still the same woman. Go ahead, Ice.
And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority.
In the book of Daniel had a dream about 4 beasts. The beasts represented kingdoms. The lion, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. The Medo-Persian, under Cyrus and Darius. The Medes, the Russians, and the Persians, the Iranians. Joint empire. The third, the Greek empire, which is the leopard. And that fourth, that dreadful and terrible beast, which was Rome, which was prophesied to rise and fall 10 times. Come on, black guys.
Verse 3.
Yes.
And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death.
That was the first fall of the ancient Roman Empire, ancient pagan Rome. Come on, Ice.
And his deadly wound was healed.
They came back through religion. Come on, Ice.
And all the world wondered after the beast.
The biggest religion in the world is Catholicism. And everybody wondered after this man or the office that he have. Any man that has this office, the world wonders at him because he is a king. Notice he get the red carpet treatment. Come on, black guys.
And they worship the dragon, which gave power unto the beast.
So when you worshiping the beast, you're worshiping the dragon. None other than say the devil. Come on, Ice.
And they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him?
Come on, Ice.
And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies.
And what else?
And power was given unto him to continue 42 months.
How long is 42 months?
3.5 years.
3 times we read it. Come on, Ice.
And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God.
It sounded like what Satan the devil did to the woman. Blaspheme against God because he's anti. Come on, Ice.
To blaspheme his name. And his tabernacle. And them that dwell in heaven.
Go ahead, Ice.
And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them.
Then we read Black Ice, and way back in Revelation, we read how this woman was made war that persecuted the woman that brought forth the man child.
That's right.
The true church. God's true church has also always been persecuted. Come on, Ice.
And the power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him.
So everybody in the world recognizes what day, Ice? Sunday.
Sunday.
Come on, Ice.
And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world.
Okay, Black Guys, we got a couple of minutes left. For the sake of time, I got to cut this. Let's go to Revelation, the 17th chapter, and let's give you a geographical location. But now the woman is back in the form of glamorous, beauty, riches. First, she's the great red dragon who given her power. That's Satan the devil.
Revelation 17
and 1.
And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials and talked with me, saying unto me, Come here.
Come here.
I will show you unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
There's not a island or a land that don't have a diocese. Come on, Ice.
With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with her wine of her fornication.
That's her false doctrine. Come on, Life.
So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of the names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Why do we keep reading this 7 heads and 10 horns? But she's a scarlet color. Now we're getting the definition of her. Come on, Ice.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color.
Find the only religion in the world whose bishops wear purple and cardinals wear red. Scarlet. Purple and scarlet. Come on, Ice.
And decked or decorated with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
So she is a rich organization, a rich religion, the richest religion in the world, and she has a golden cup. So in this cup, she celebrates mass. Come on, Black Ice.
Brothers and sisters, we got to do a part 5 to this lesson, so we're going to go ahead and end part 4, brothers and sisters.
Wow.
This is the first time we've done a part 5 since we've been on our own channel, Truth Hour, brothers and sisters, but this is truly worth it. We're getting into the meat and the heart of this subject.
Wow.
The 2 women of Revelation. Stay tuned for part